crazy. 15-year-old kills 31-year-old cousin for picking him up from party too early. Hid in the closet. Woo, we're gonna watch this one. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is why you stay away from fuck ups, to be honest. There's no helping some people. There isn't. There isn't, dude. That is crazy, bro.
On the petty blog.
Petty and T.
So they already know that I'm dropping.
Are those cameos? I bet she paid
so
for
let's
cameos.
get right into this story. According to reports, a teenage boy who was on probation and had an 8 p.m. curfew by law shot and killed his 31-year-old cousin. What happened was, after the teenager missed his curfew due to being at this house party, his mother sent his cousin to go pick him up, but he didn't want to leave the party because it was still early party-wise. Because, you know, at a time like that, parties are usually just getting started, so he went and hid. And
hey, you know what? For kids, their reputation is like everything at that age, you know what I mean? And like, especially if dude's probably trying to get some and all that stuff. I'm not trying to like give him or validate his reason or anything, because it's not valid at all. But it's just like he's probably getting cock blocked. Who knows?
Clauses in this huge rental.
I'm not saying he's right. I'm not saying he's wrong. Well, he's wrong, but you know, like, fuck, I don't know. That's out of pocket.
So that his cousin couldn't find him, and when the cousin did find him, they got into it. And that's when everything went south. And this happened in Nashville, Tennessee. Now, verbatim via WSMV. A 15-year-old was arrested Friday morning in connection to a shooting at another teen's birthday party on Thursday night. Darren Fleming is charged with criminal homicide in the death of his cousin Barrington Moore, according to the Metro Nashville Police Department. The shooting happened at a short-term rental property on Youngs Lane in North Nashville. The preliminary police investigation shows Fleming, who is on juvenile court probation, was at the birthday party when his mother called him and told him to be home by 8 p.m., which was required by the terms of his probation.
Damn, so like dude was on probation, right? And he was breaking his probation, and his mom was like, hey, you got to get him back home because he's on probation, right? And his cousin went and was like, hey, yo, Timmy, you got to go home. Mom's getting mad. My sister's getting mad. Wow, dude. Wow. Like, they're just, like, literally trying to check, like, look out for young dude, right? Because, like, if you're fucking up and the court system just sees you just not trying to do better, right? They're going to bully you and they're going to punk you. And they're going to find any reason to throw you back in jail or whatnot, you know? And, man.
Shortly after 9 p.m., Moore, 31, arrived to find and take Fleming home. Moore found Fleming hiding in the closet. A fight ensued, and the teenager pulled out a gun, according to police.
What?
He reportedly admitted to firing the pistol during the fight. Moore was taken to TriStar Skyline Medical Center, where he passed away. Fleming was booked at a juvenile detention center. Wow.
I bet that was also a violation of his probation, right? Right? Am I wrong? That's sad. That's sad. Like the first top comment said, you know what I mean? Just stay away from these losers. Some people are beyond help.
This is such a devastating story. I don't think the boy even realized what he did, but our prayers are especially with Barrington Moore. And here's what one of his peoples had to say about him after his passing. Barrington. I know you looking down and saying, don't cry for me. I'm good. God got me in his hands now. But this is so hard to swallow. You did so much for the community. Been with Inner City Missionary Church since you was a child. You was one of the best mentors that any child could ask for. That's why I just don't understand how this could happen to you. Crying. My heart is so broken. R.I.P. Barrington Moore. You did such an awesome job here. Nashville going to miss them some you. And yes, from what I gather, he is definitely a stand-up guy. He was for the youth. Played big brother to them, made sure that they were good, and was seemingly an all-around good person. His last post read, the greatest blessing of each day is to wake up. God is a great God. I may be in pain and not well, but I serve a mighty, mighty God, and still will give praise on this great Sunday, because he continues to give me life with breath in my body. The Bible says God is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. And that was from April 14. On the 13th, he wrote, don't allow the devil to tamper with you. But this one from the 9th says, Lord, it's me, and I'm just here to tell you I'm ready whenever you are. People, I'm all right. I'm just tired physically, mentally, and emotionally. No, I'm not talking in suicide form or ways to harm myself. Heart, I'm okay. Smiley face. Wow.
Damn.
Now, as far as the
Damn, like a lot of people say, like people know when their time is coming, you know what I mean? And I don't know, maybe this guy didn't know like his time was coming, but he felt like he had probably something better to do. Ah man, and I wonder if he's all like, oh Jesus God, like help me save my nephew, help him repent his soul and all this and that. And then like all this kind of happens, and you think this kid's gonna learn after he's in jail and realizes what he's done, and like, is he gonna turn? He's gonna change, or is he just gonna fall deeper into his like hole or whatever? Ah man.
the 15-year-old, his older sister wrote that she's so hurt that they did all they could for this boy and asked where they go wrong. And I do want to say that from what I see, yes, they tried. They put him in sports, took him on trips like fishing, etc. Loved on him, expressing how much they loved him every chance they got. I'm talking every other post is I love you, I love you, I love you.
Damn.
Now, the sister also expressed that she knows.
This is what I'm saying though, like in this era, we're taught to be the biggest and the baddest, you know, and we're so focused on the negative, and like, all right, like just like me, like I like playing video games where I feel like I can escape reality, you know what I mean? Like I'm not really big into Call of Duty unless I'm killing zombies, you know what I mean? But like yeah, I'm not really into those kind of games where it's just simulating fucking real life, you know? Like I want to play a video game that reminds me that I'm playing a video game, you know what I mean? And I feel like nowadays a lot of people just live in this fantasy world where they're the biggest, the baddest, the most dangerous, 5 stars on Grand Theft Auto, and they can't get taken down, you know what I mean? And they live in this crazy fake fantasy world where I think they just have to, like, I don't know, like prove to themselves that they're that real or whatever, and then it leads to bad decisions. And this was really a bad decision made by a child who was 16, is 16. Yeah. Cause I live in the 831. I live in I grew up in Watsonville, close to Santa Cruz, close to Salinas. Gang infested. It's normal to see kids 10 years old and up wearing colors, flashing numbers, flashing weapons, guns. And it's normal out here. It's like it's part of the culture. But you go anywhere else and that's not normal. The kids shouldn't be trying to be murderers, trying to be gangbangers and stuff like that. Like, man, it's just fucked up. It's just twisted, I feel like, and there's not much going on to help that, because at the end of the day we're still getting pushed all this negativity, all this tough guy like bravado towards us, right? And it's just like, damn, it's tough. It's tough to be a boy. It's tough to be a man nowadays, you know what I mean? Like one, if you're a white man, you can't even speak up and defend yourself. You're a racist, you know? And two, if you're a man, you can't cry, you can't show emotion, you're a man, you know? So like, yeah, and I don't know how it is to be a black man, you know what I mean? But I can only imagine, you know what I mean? You gotta be tough, you gotta be emotionless, you gotta be the Rock, the strong guy, you know what I mean? Like, so it's just a tough situation that this kid's in.
Her brother was in the wrong, but she lost someone too, and thanked the victim for everything he did for her brother, and then wrote, I really want to show my respects, but emotions are still high. I don't want to feel like I'm unwelcome, and I gotta watch my surroundings. I'm sorry, B, you was just looking out for him. I hate that this happened. And that's where she was confronted by one of the victim's family members. They wrote, if you ask us, there's definitely lack of sympathy and empathy based on your posts. You saying you feel bad, it seems like that's only because you feel like y'all tried what y'all could with him and he still threw his life away. Not the fact that he am someone that was trying to help your family. And she replied, definitely not lack of sympathy. I feel for your family. I lost a brother in 2017, so I know how it feels. I can apologize a million times. It's not going to change nothing. It's not going to rewind the hands of time. It's not going to change how y'all feel. Like you said before, your family needs answers and closure, and I can't give neither one of those to y'all because it's not my job to do. That's my brother's job. So that's probably why my post seems one-sided or like they lack empathy and sympathy. But that's definitely not the case. I am truly sorry about your brother as well. I sympathize with you. Your family is in my thoughts and prayers because I have asked myself how would I feel if the roles were reversed.
Oh.
Ready to make a change from traditional tobacco?
Subscribe.
Take Zyn for a spin.
Make me have money so I can pay for premium.
Your family has every right to feel the way y'all feel. So that is confusing. So it appears that they may have not been blood cousins after all. It seems like he may have just been the boy's mentor and someone who the boy's mother may have just called nephew because he was younger than her and again was very involved with the community and treated them like family. Or it could be that the teen sister who wrote that probably is just not related to him because maybe they share only one parent.
That's even more sad.
I don't know.
So dude, like he was in the community helping these young kids, putting them in sports, being a mentor. That kid's mom, who is, I guess, not a great mom, right? Because she just can't do nothing and just puts the responsibility on this person, right? Which, I mean, I guess it's his job to do that. He's a mentor and whatnot. Sends him out. Hey, go get my kid. He's being a brat again. He's not answering his phone. He's like, yeah, I'm on my way. I can save him. I can help him out. And then all this and that. Like, just altercation happens. I mean, I guess he's part of the community. So when he shows up, he's like, oh, your dad's here. Your dad's here. And he goes, hides in the closet. And he's all like, yo, I know he's here. Where's he at? And I bet there was some kid there that he knew. He's all like, come on, Johnny. Show me where he's at. Come on. And he's like, yo, he's in the closet. Probably. Ah, man. Shady. It takes a village to raise kids, you know. But do your part, too, as a parent. You know what I mean? Like, oh, man. Like, is that kid's, like, how does that kid's mom feel, right? Like, was she an accessory to this? Oh, man, this is crazy.
But yeah,
sad.
Now the boy's mother told everyone to please not call her asking her questions.
Why not? Why not? She's the only one that should be asked questions. Why didn't you go? Why didn't you go pick up your kid? You know what I'm saying? Why are you expecting someone else to be a father figure for your kids? You know, like, go be a mom. I don't know. That's fucked up. And she's like, don't call and ask me questions. That's crazy. Thanks everyone for checking on me. I'm not okay, but thanks for the phone calls and texts. I'm really having a hard time manufacturing all of this. That's an interesting way to put it. Praying for you, cousin.
Thank them for checking up on her and for their calls, and that she's having a hard time manufacturing all of this. The mother and the sister both expressed that the 15-year-old was stressful and irritating, so it seems like he was just going through the motions of life, being a teenager, and did what he did on impulse from frustration of trying to party all night and not being restricted to leaving early, which was the wrong thing to do. So I'm not defending him. I'm just playing
he was on
advocate.
probation.
Let's be clear. What he did was 1,000% wrong.
He was on probation. He wasn't even. He's like, he's gonna break curfew. He's like, hey, help him not get in more trouble, and he just got in the worst trouble he can get. Some people are beyond help. Some people don't want to help. Some people. I mean, it sounds fucked up to say this, but you know what I mean. Just let them be. You know, like man, yeah, like some people they're beyond help.
But yeah, it's an overall sad situation, and now he has to live with the consequences of his actions. Again, our thoughts go out to Barrington Moore. He went out just trying to be a good nephew, cousin, and mentor. Rest in peace.
Y'all, when I tell you, this is Barrington Candlelight, baby. When I tell you the whole city is out. The whole city. Not just south side, east side, west side, north side, all sides out. Y'all, when I tell you, he got the city out. Everybody out. Y'all out here. I mean, the city is out. Charlie, ooh, she your twin. Hey, baby. How you doing? Good, you? All right. Y'all have any extra balloons? Like one? Okay. See.
Thank everybody, y'all friends, sons, uncles, everything. We meet. I hate that we have to meet on these types of circumstances. My brother has touched lives of many, and he would definitely be missed.
He had hella love. Look at all that.
Funeral,
Look at all them people right there for him.
be out sometime this week. Please don't rush and ask me. I'm
Over
working
some
as hard
bullshit,
as I
too.
can.
Please watch his face.
Just watch his face. Nobody. Y'all don't see it on his face. Don't listen to it.
Celebration of life. Oh man, that's uber sad, super sad. Yeah, it's just tough. Like we grow up with all these dumb influences, bad influences, and it's like you want to do right, but you want to be cool, and you end up doing some dumb shit. And especially in that age, you want to be the coolest, you want to be the best, you want to be the one people look up to, you want to be the funny guy, you want to be the baddest, you want to be the most popular, you want to be the funniest, whatever, you know what I mean? Like wanting to be that makes you do bad decisions, right? I remember doing bad decisions as a kid, hanging out with the wrong people, being influenced by them to do the wrong thing, and then getting in trouble, and then trying to blame them for it or something like that. And it's just like, well, it was me that did it. I was there with them. I was, I remember one time I was hanging out with my homies. Shout out to Tony. And I remember I was like, doing the little walking tough. I was 13 or so, you know what I mean? Like fucking, I remember Dad came back from work and he saw me and my two friends walking like that. And he stopped. Hey, Darwin, ¿por qué estás caminando así? Why are you walking like that? Huh, what? And then, no, I'm walking normal, sorry. And then he's like, te quiero ver en la casa. Go home. Sits me down. He's like, so why are you walking like that? Like, what's up? Do I need to be worried about something? Do I need to should you not be hanging out with Tony? Like, and then of course me is like, you're tripping, Dad, whoop-de-whoop. But then also in my head, it's like, well, I'm not gangbanging, I ain't doing nothing, I'm just chilling with my friends, But that little influence, that little walking extra tough, you know what I mean? It's influence, and it makes you do the wrong things, and it's just like, man, 16 years old, your head's not really all there, you don't make the right decisions. Man. Respect yourself, people. Respect yourself, dude. Stop being dumb, guys. Alright, like and subscribe if you like the video. Like and subscribe. If you don't, tell me why in the comments. Peace.